70, nigga?
Oh, why? Why 70? Explain to the camera why 70.
Because 1 times 70, 70.
Well, who the fuck said anything about 1? Where did 1 come from? You're going 70 miles per hour!
Oh, 1 hour!
Lately, there's been a very polarizing, to say the least, figure that's been taking off in the rap community recently. He's basically the face of these new wave SoundCloud rappers that use heavy distorted bass, hype-ass trap beats, formulaic bars, and not to say that's a bad thing, they're hype as fuck to listen to. Not to say that it's necessarily a good thing either. Yes, admittedly, a lot of the music coming out of the SoundCloud wave is trash, and yes, admittedly, I listen to it a lot. I listen to a lot of shitty underground SoundCloud rappers because their music is just hype as fuck to listen to. And I also really fuck with the melodic shit because even though it doesn't lyrically really mean much, it just helps me chill out or whatever. This specific new wave SoundCloud rapper we're talking about pretty much disregards the history of hip hop, doesn't really care about who the greats were back in the day, and that's because he's really young. In general, this dude just doesn't give a fuck, and I think that's why a lot of his fan base is really young and they really like him. They don't really know or care about hip hop back in the 90s either. They weren't even alive then, and neither was I. Well, actually, I was alive for 2 months of 1999, so I'm a 90s kid. Anyway, this person, this polarizing figure in the hip-hop community that I'm going to be talking about today, goes by the name of Lil Xan. Wait, sorry. Lil Uzi. Wait, sorry. Lil Wayne. Wait, sorry. Lil Skies. Wait, sorry. Lil Yachty. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. What a nice audience.
That wasn't funny!
Nah, but obviously from the title, it's Lil Pump. Now, do I think Lil Pump is smart in the traditional sense of, having a high IQ and intelligence? My straight up answer to that is no. He's actually kind of a dumbass. But I don't think Lil Pump's rise to fame was out of luck at all. I think he knew what he was doing, and he knew what strategies he needed to use to get those clout tokens. I believe that Lil Pump, being the scholar that he is, invented the perfect SoundCloud rapper mathematical formula in order to rise to the top of the Billboard charts twice. He knew exactly what he was doing. I believe that somewhere around the time he dropped the song D-Rose, something clicked within Lil Pump's infinitely intelligent mind. Let me elaborate. The aesthetic. Pump has it all going in terms of the looks of a SoundCloud rapper. He's got the pink and blonde dreads that he changes up all the time, and it wasn't just let's maybe dye part of my dreads, have them go down to my ears a little bit, red, blue, those colors. No, half pink, half blonde. At some points, half green and half red, pink and purple. He doesn't give a fuck. They go down to his shoulders. They're crazy as fuck. He's so easily recognizable that it's almost a trademark at this point. Like right when you see a picture of him, you're like, oh, that's Lil Pump, because of his just defined as fuck looks. He also wears designer all the time, which, most rappers do, but I still felt the need to put that in there. Another part of the aesthetic is his extremely recognizable name. You don't even need to remember the word Lil because that comes before every single SoundCloud rapper's name now anyway. So all you really need to remember is a 4-letter word, Pump. It's such a stupid name, but it's so memorable that people will just be like, oh, that's Lil Pump. Yeah, I've heard of that guy. Another part of his aesthetic that makes him a living meme among men are his catchphrases.
Escada, 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 escada! Escada! Trapper of the century. Trapper of the century. Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang.
These catchphrases have become really popular recently, especially "Es Get It." But honestly, I would assume that anyone who shouts "Es Get It" unironically is probably in middle school. I mean, I haven't been a middle school student in a really long time, so obviously I can't confirm that, but I can picture it now, like a 13-year-old 8th grader walking in, he's first day of 8th grade, he thinks he rules the school, he's like, he puts on his plaid cargo shorts and his Nike athletic t-shirt and his neon sneakers and shouts as loud as he can, "Let's get it!" What I'm trying to say is these catchphrases make him even more recognizable than he already is. I think you get the point, so let's just move on to the next topic.
Yeah, I came in with a saw. Ooh, yeah, I came in with a saw. Yeah, bitch, I flare it.
Dr. Pump honestly does not give a fuck, or at least that's what he portrays his personality to be. He goes after rappers who are respected, but not too well respected. I'm talking about J. Cole, someone who is, quote, lyrical and woke, but not actually very deep. Because if he went after someone like Kendrick, he'd actually get a lot of backlash. J. Cole is the perfect target because his music isn't actually that deep or lyrical, but his fan base treats him like a fucking lyrical woke god. I'm so sorry, J. Cole fans. I'm sorry. I didn't mean any of that, okay? I take it all back. I'm so sorry.
Y'all mad as fuck, nigga. Fuck J. Cole, nigga. Fuck J. Cole. Nigga, fuck J. Cole. Nigga, fuck J. Cole. Nigga, fuck J. Cole. Nigga, fuck J. Cole.
It actually got to the point where there's a song about Lil Pump and other mumble rappers in J. Cole's latest album, so basically Lil Pump just succeeded at baiting J. Cole into giving him more clout. This was a while ago, but Lil Pump also made a Xanax cake when he reached 1 million followers on Instagram. He just does funny shit that gets people talking about him more and more. And that's part 2 of why Lil Pump is smart. On to part 3.
Only way to sign this, get it. Hopping out the rave and get it. Smashing on
If you haven't heard the song Es Get It yet, you will soon because it's currently just hitting the Billboard charts and debuting at number 20. It's probably gonna surpass Gucci Gang, which was the reason he got extremely famous in the first place. Again, yes, it's trash, but he has extremely catchy and memorable hooks that often go along with his already existing catchphrases. So his fans like it, the general dumbass public likes it, and it's just fun to listen to in the car. It's like the perfect trap formula, and in the music videos you see this dumbass kid dancing around with dyed dreadlocks. It's like, it's all immaculately calculated. Lil Pump is the Albert Einstein of the fucking rap game. Lil Pump may not be necessarily smart, but he knows what he's fucking doing when it comes to getting as much fame and clout and money as possible. The aesthetic combined with the attitude, combined with the catchy hooks in his music, combined with just every little thing he does is like the ultimate formula for how to become famous as a mumble rapper. Thank you very much. This has been Muggy, and I'll see you in 2 months when I make a video again.